All right, so now I'm on Food Lion in Ashland, Virginia. Let's see. TPO. Good roof. Good roof. Looks like you had some items up there, but yeah, overall, good roof. Everything's good. We're gonna get down there next. Take a look, but yeah, overall, good roof. And I'd probably put a coping over that, but that's me. Man, what in the world? It's like they put brand new TPO and left some TPO. That's odd. All right. Okay. New, old, new. This is what you call skinning it and doing it cheap. Old. Old. Whoa. Let's see, what do we got? So your ISO board has pulled up. Okay, that's odd. That's not a bubble, that's an ISO board that has pulled up. That's odd. See it? That's from wind uplift. Pops it up. See it going down that way. Got another one there. Oh, there's one. Wow. Yep, look at this. It's right there. That's an ISO board right there. Another one. Popped up. So what happens? The wind pulls it up and pops it. High wind of it. Oh man. Another one. Yeah, this was, you had quite a high wind of it up here. It's interesting. It looks like the wind probably came this direction, kind of like when it comes over the mountains of Colorado, right? It comes over the mountains and then just immediately comes across. And this is like an airplane for liftoff. It comes over the wings. It's what causes the lift. All right, and then it just immediately lifted it all up here. Back there, yeah, you got some. But I would have an insurance adjuster take a look at that. Holy moly. You got a couple more there. Oh, you got one right here. Right here. Oh. Got one right here. So other than those things, the roof was okay. You got a little bit of ponding water, but not terrible. But that's because there you go. You got more uplift there. And that's what caused it. And so then, yeah, it's just kind of sitting here. But look at this. You've got your I mean, this was your walk pad that was glued down pretty good. And that came up. All right. And then this roof, modified roof. Then they went back and sealed the seams. I mean, that's good. I don't see any issues. I don't see any uplift. Looks like you had some leaks over there at some point. Somebody repaired it. That one's okay. It's just old. But this one, yeah, I would have an insurance adjuster take a look at it. I can meet them. All right, I'll go get on the other one. The ISO, everything is glued down. Or it's actually loose laid. It's not, wasn't mechanically attached. There's no fasteners coming through the metal deck. So, no fasteners. So either they didn't use enough glue or they didn't glue, but your ISO has popped up everywhere. Okay, I am on top of 5 Below, okay? Here's what we're looking at. All right, so this is PetSmart. And TPO, now you got this really old modified. And you need a separator, like a parapet wall or something. So this is 5 Below. I think right about now we're getting to DMV. Wow. This might be DMV. But you don't have a wall. It's a continuous roof. This one has like one layer of coating on it. Coating over modified. Wow, here you go again. The wind. So just so you know, we looked it up. You had 70-mile-an-hour winds March 5th of this year, which would cause this. Came in from that direction, up and over. Ooh. Yeah, I'm over the DMV now. So this is a modified roof and it should not be doing this. Like this is, I sent some pictures to my insurance adjuster buddy who does commercial insurance adjusting, and he said for sure this, at least the TPO over there would get approved, but the problem is you're gonna have to go all the way across nowadays. I mean, we can try to put a stopper down the center, but it's not worth it. It's just better just to go do the whole thing, or else you're opening yourself up to leaks getting in to one or the other. The best time to do it is just to run big long rolls of TPO, do the whole thing, knock it out together. You can get your shingles replaced from the windstorm. Florida, these shingles are not allowed anymore. There you go. see the wind uplift. This should not happen on a modified. Again, what it does is it just comes ripping over like an airplane wing and then just lifts. So yeah, this PetSmart. Yeah, this one's good. Yeah, this one's fine. Don't know why they did that line down the center. That's odd. Well, you guys got a hodgepodge of roofs up here. Here we go. Oh, that's how they're doing it. They're just putting a termination bar right on the modified and then switching over to TPO. Okay. Oh, this is where your metal blew off? Yeah, this is from the wind. Oh boy. Oh yeah. And you've got there, and look at this. Okay. That's a problem. That's from high wind. That doesn't just happen. Okay? So same thing. Wind comes this direction. That's what it does. Wow, blew this off. Got problems. That's going to be a leak. Okay. That's problematic. We go back to this. Look at this. Shingles all blew off. Still sitting right there. Watch this. Look at that. Sitting there. That's... See them all. What happened in the wind? That's from the high wind. Look, you can see them all. All this. All this, all the way around. Look at that. That's the wind ripping across. So now we're on another TPO roof. It's Petco, things like that. this is a architectural shingle. This is what's allowed in Florida. Has a higher wind rating, but okay. Oh man, looks like they just do roofs at different times on this building. That smells good, whatever they're cooking. You know how I feel about condensation lines. Look at that. Okay, this is Tina. Call you back. Okay, so Tina had just called me for a second. Okay. All right, so this roof that we're standing on, because you see it's all waffles, we're standing on a PVC roof, which is good for grease traps. This is PVC, not TPO. Here's the, condensation line, which I love. See, just goes, drips, ponds. Just put it on, go right to the gutter. All right, but look at this. This is a metal roof panel right here. Blew off from somewhere, one of your metal panels. I don't know where, but I'll go looking for it. But that doesn't just happen with like a 10-mile-an-hour wind to blow. These things are supposed to withstand like 200 miles an hour. This thing is heavy. So I'm just going to pull this back from the edge so it doesn't blow off on anyone. And I'm just going to set it in there. Because if you call the adjuster, they're going to want to see it. But I will go find that. Now if it blows, it's not going to hit anybody. Okay. So you got PVC, old school modified that has been coated. And ponding, leaks. There we go. Ponding water. Haven't had rain here in a few days, so that's gonna soak through. Okay. All right, so that's it for the inspection on this one. I am going to go find where that piece of metal roofing came from. Hi, Tina. Let me show you what's going on. All right. 5 below, DMV. DMV, 5 below. It's a continuous roof. You have to have like a separation or a parapet wall. This is all 5 below right here. That's where your leaks are coming in. So now what you can go right across the top with like a cover board, as long as we got to figure out what's wet. Okay, these are moisture vents where they're trying to dry out the deck. Oh man, they got these things everywhere. So they're trying to dry out the deck because they know the insulation underneath it got wet. So this building would need what's called an infrared scanner, but this is the problem. See, it's just a continuous roof and no separation between DMV and the money place and Five Below. So that's what you got going on. All right, so on this, you have modified over rocks. See it? Rocks. They didn't even scrape off the rocks. So you got and they really did you in on this one. Okay, so you have, wow, it's not even sticking. Felt fiberboard that is just sand and then gravel. That's it. And then your deck, your metal deck right there. So you got two roofs up here. You cannot go over with a third roof. You got to remove both roofs. So you got to, yeah. Oy. So what we do, we're filling it back up. Oh man, this is just gone. So I just filled the hole with caulk. Okay. All right, so, all right. All right. Do that. I'm gonna put mesh over it, cover it up. Good as new, this will never leak. This was the previous guy's solution. They put TPO over here. They ended it and they just caulked it. There's tons of roofing cement. Look at that, tons of it. To try to connect a TPO to a modified. It doesn't work. You can't connect a TPO to a modified. It just doesn't work. Or else you get this. And this is a 2x4. What they did is they did a 2x4, nailed the 2x4 down to the modified, and then they brought the TPO up and over to here, and they put a turn bar. And that's how they created a little makeshift parapet wall, but then you don't have drainage, and then you get this. So that's the problem. Good as new. That'll last a lot longer than that roof cement will. There's another core. There's a core. There's a core. Pieces of roofing. That's gotta be leaking. It's now TPO, but you can see what they did. This is the EPDM. Wow, man, you gotta be kidding me. All right. So this is TPO. What in the world? This is a modified with a coating. Still can't find. Oh, all right. Here you go. More wind damage. High wind causes that. And if it's coming from this direction, it's going to do that to shingles. And then as it goes over, it crosses over like I was telling you, like a wing over and lifts. So if the wind came from this direction, okay, it's going to come across. This is what it did. And if you remember, it did the same to those shingles over there. These are supposed to withstand, you can see the crease right there. These are supposed to withstand 150 miles an hour. And not supposed to do this. Not supposed to crease like that. There you go. And then, yeah, more. All right. But, so, wow. So this is TPO I'm standing on. That they coated. They coated them that. This is modified. Wow. TPO modified. They just put it together, then coated it. Yeah, you see the TPO just runs what they did. They just ran the TPO rolls across. Here's the parapet, but then they stopped. The TPO went here, and they left this as modified because they needed that for the drainage. This here's some moisture vents. Means the deck is wet underneath this. And again, wind event. Oh, God. All right. Okay, that's it for Beals. Okay, now we're on the last building. Ace Hardware, Jersey Mike's, all that. Okay? See the modified right there. This was a gutter apron, modified, drip edge. So therefore, the water is definitely not making it to the drain. Okay. All right. Your downspout was clogged with that thing, so I pulled it out, but all right. So they've coated the back because what happened is the roof is pitched, and then you got all your ponding water sitting right here because it can't get over to the drip edge. Okay, can't get over to the gutter. See it? I can't get to it. So they coated it to try to stop the leaks. All right, so I'm on top of Jersey Mike's right now. So they've put some all sand flashing, tried to seal the cracks. Hail hits. Same thing. That's a repair. Moisture vent. That's nice and clean. Now I'm over Ace Hardware. Oh. Core. That's a good place to store your shingles. Okay. Just store your leftover shingles there. Cause oh yeah. Wow. Okay. Same thing. You can see it right there. Okay. That's all right. Man, they make him. I can't get back up on that one, but okay. It's all the same. That one has a lot of repairs. Yeah, see, you see your gravel. So what they've done is they've just gone over all the gravel. All right, well, that concludes our tour today of the roof. That looks like someone did a good repair right there. More, okay, modified is not supposed to do this. All right, modified doesn't do this. This is, yeah, that's from water getting underneath it and wind. Oh, this is so squishy. Wow. More gravel rock. All right, that's it.